and good evening, dudes and dudettes. As always, it is the one and only Light Liger here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to stake your AVAX tokens on the Avalanche blockchain, which is one of these newer players on the scene, recently launched their mainnet, and it's trying to basically compete with a lot of other smart contract blockchains such as Polkadot, Cardano, Ethereum, you name it. And I'm looking forward to this project in general, looking to see more dApps being built on it, and hopefully I get to cover those on the channel in the future. But today we're going to be focusing on staking, and right now there's basically one and easy way to participate on that, and that is through the wallet.avax.network, which is an Avalanche wallet, which is basically on the web. And everybody can create a new wallet here, and that is very simply easy. So you get to generate a seed phrase, which is 24 words basically, and obviously copy this, store it in your notebook, not just on your PC, somewhere safe, not on any internet service, obviously, because those can be always hacked. And after that, you can basically log in with your seed phrase. So far, they don't have an application such as MetaMask, which allows you to import a seed phrase on and easily log in through that. So you have to every time access the wallet by pasting that seed phrase or a private key store file, or nano ledger. But we're going to be jumping straight up into the actual wallet, and I'm going to be explaining all the basic stuff you need to understand here. So AVAX has obviously certain features which are not exactly something you see on other blockchains, so it's good to go through them to make people understand. So AVAX is basically three different, we could call them chains or channels, so to speak. And you have the X, which is basically where you deposit all your AVAX tokens. So I basically moved 96 AVAX from Binance into Avalanche wallet so I can stake it basically. And obviously there will be probably more exchanges. At some point, I believe Exodus, Atomic, or Trust Wallet might integrate AVAX and AVAX staking into their service. But for now, this seems to be one of the very few ways to basically stake your AVAX tokens. And now, so when you're going to be depositing from exchange or from some other entity, this is the address you're going to be using to basically deposit. It starts with X, so you have a kind of good idea what it means. And this changes every time you're going to be having a new deposit. So remember that it's actually changing every single time. I guess that's, adds a layer of security there. And then there is the P, which is the platform chain. And this is basically where you're going to be participating on the staking. So we're going to be moving our tokens from the X chain into the P chain. And the C chain is basically the contract chain address, and this is a way to interact with Ethereum virtual machines. So I guess this is sort of like a bridge of sorts, technically. But what we're going to be doing here, obviously, is so here you can see basically your main page. There's the assets. So we have AVAX. They obviously already support tokens. So you have already tokens. It will list below that. Then there's collectibles, and these are NFTs. And what you're going to be doing first is we're going to be going into the cross chain, and we're going to be moving from the X chain into the P chain. So the source chain is where it's going from, to the destination chain, which is in this case P. And I'm going to be moving pretty much all of these tokens. Obviously, there's going to be a small fee of 0.002. So I'm going to be leaving some for the actual, for transaction fees in the future. So let's actually put that right. I'm going to make this a 5. So I'm going to be confirming that, and then we're going to be having the transfer, and now it's going to be moving into the P chain. Here on the side, you can see all the transactions that have gone through. Forgot to mention this obviously earlier, guys. Make sure you're going to be obviously doing a test transfer to make sure everything works, that you have the address working before you're going to be sending all your funds. And remember, the X address does change every single time. By the way, there's also a night mode here available, but for the sake of clarity, we're going to be using day mode today. Now we have obviously moved our AVAX into the P chain, which is the staking chain. So you can see also a breakdown here on the top corner that shows you how much AVAX is on the X chain, which is the receiving and sending. Then there is the P chain, which is the staking chain, and etc. And then there's the C chain, basically. Now we're going to be hitting into Earn tab, and this is where the magic basically happens. And I also want to say that there's a manage key page here, see where you can import and export keys and see like phrases and everything. And on the advanced tab, you can also import stuff for failed chain transfers, for instance, and stuff like that. And the studio allows you to create NFTs, to my understanding, something to probably explore in a future video. But let's get back into the Earn tab. So obviously, in case you want to become a validator, you need 2,000 AVAX on the P chain to become one. But obviously, we're just going to be staking, so we're going to be delegating. And basically, obviously, it already says that staking requires AVAX to on the P chain, transfer the tokens between X and P. Now we're going to be adding delegator, and we're going to be choosing something from here. I'm not going to be doing too much research here on what exactly going to be choosing. I'm going to be choosing something more popular here. Apparently can't filter. You can see the uptime. That is probably very important. And you can also see the fee percentage, which one is going to be costing you less, which is going to be costing you more. And you can see like once you have like very low fees, don't tend to have actually 100% uptime, which I think to me is a very important metric here. So I'm going to be choosing something that is 100% and has a very low fee. So we're not going to be paying too much in costs to the people. And then there's the available amount. Let's see. There's going to be n times. Yes, I think we're going to be going with something like this. Something that has enough. Okay, I'm just too many options here. That is always a problem. I think in future there's probably going to be some type of service that allows us. Okay, we got to actually accidentally move it here. So I'm going to be choosing just like let's just go with this one. Now we're going to be selecting this node. The delegation fee is 2%. Validation start date is here. The validation end date is also here. That is put into to the end of the year, so that is in October. And we're going to be moving max amount that we can move. Obviously, there's a maximum how much can be delegated into each node. And that is a pretty nice system in my opinion. So I think it's kind of like a decentralized reasons. And you can add the custom amount here. But and here the estimated reward is going to be 0.52 AVAX in duration of 21 days. And the fee will be 0.01. We're going to be confirming this, and we're going to be seeing once again all the nodes and everything. And I'm going to be submitting this, and now we are basically waiting for the actual transaction to confirm. That is probably going to be showing you here on the side. And now it has already gone through. And we can go back to the Earn tab, and we can view the rewards. And at the moment, you don't have any pending rewards. You can read more about the cycles in which they're going to be paying you the rewards for staking on their website in case you're more interested at that. Obviously, I do recommend like reading into on the nodes, which are going to be the best fees. What are they going to be doing with the rewards and etc. So that is always very important when it comes to these types of things. And I think there's going to be improvements on information on that, probably on some interfaces in the future. And that's pretty much how easy it is. It's not very overtly complex in my opinion. And it will be showing you now here on the sidebar the total amount still, but also it's going to be showing you how much is actually on the staking pool. Thanks for watching for this video. In case you want to support my work, I'm going to leave Avalanche wallet address here down below, so you can send me some tokens, I guess. And I will see you guys on the next video, whenever it may be. See you soon.